Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Inside Sales by Design video blog. I wanted to talk with you all today, and my apologies, I managed to catch a cold and lose my voice all in the same time, so it's going to be a pretty short video for you. But wanted to catch up, and you know, one of the questions I get asked a lot is, Dion, I don't really like scripts, so do I have to script for my inside sales team? And the answer, as always, is it depends. If you have a really experienced team, you probably don't have to do a script, right? But I would highly recommend you come up with talking points. And again, if you have a really experienced team, whether at the company or industry experience, I would absolutely have a wordsmithing session with everybody and start crafting really good value proposition statements, really good talk tracks, things of that nature, and then make sure the team has access to those, right? So now you've got folks with experience helping you determine messages to your buyers that your buyers want to hear. If you have a brand new product, if you are going after a brand new segment, if you have a less experienced team, script. And here's why. And here's what I tell people when we talk about this is, you know, for some of the folks I say, tell me your favorite actor or your favorite director, right? And so in my case, it was when The Force Awakens had come out. And you know what these folks do that have all this experience, that have been classically trained to make their words, to deliver their words with the biggest impact. You know what they do? They all sit down, either individually or as an entire cast of characters, and read the script word for word. So in this case, we were watching the bonus features behind The Force Awakens, and there they all were sitting around, right, the table or the couches or whatever, reading the script, the entire cast. Wow. So it's pretty arrogant to think that, oh, I'm going to wing it. So we owe it to ourselves. We owe it to our profession. We owe it to our prospects, our buyers, our company to not wing it. We owe it to everybody involved, our profession and our audience, to craft words, to deliver a message and have impact. Now, here's the thing, is that absolutely I think you should script, right? I still do. I've been in sales and tech and working now for quite a while, right? A couple decades. And here's the thing though, is that once you lay down that script and you practice it a little bit, if we go back to our movie analogy, it's not until this cast of characters have read the script, they're working with a great director, right, that they start improvising and ad-libbing. You know what? That doesn't sound good. Let's do it this way. So the starting point of a script where people go, oh, I'm not doing that. I'm better than that. Okay, so check your ego and get rid of the arrogance, number one. Number two is, again, we owe it to the people that are going to be hearing our words to do a good job. And so as we progress over time, right, we should absolutely go back and revisit our script and maybe go, now we can develop different talking points. Now we can develop different talk tracks. And quite frankly, we should. So I ask this question. That's the example I give a lot of sales leaders as well as sales reps. And they go, okay, that makes sense, right? You guys, none of us are perfect and we're all going to screw up. What we want to be able to do by scripting ourselves and determining talk points is practice in a way that leads to perfection to some extent. We're never going to hit it, but when we practice, we mitigate the chance of risk, right? So that's my answer when people say, Dion, should we have a script? And so I hope that really helps everybody. If you haven't taken the time to sit down and document your talking points, whether you have a full-blown playbook or training portal or whatever, now's a good time to do that, right? We're entering Q4. If your team is needing to pick up the beat and lay down some numbers and deliver. Start with how they sound on the phone. Start with how they sound in meetings, right? Are their words delivering impact? Because at the end of the day, whether you script or don't script, that's the goal, right? So agree on the what. Agree on your North Star of what is our goal with our words. And then you can kind of back into your how and say, maybe we need to script and we'll practice that. And we're going to practice that for X amount of time. And then from there, you know what? I think we got it. We're seeing the results we want to see. Now we're going to go to a talk track perspective and we're going to incorporate the feedback from our calls. So enjoy the video blog. Again, that's my answer for it. I'll put some resources in the body of the blog for y'all. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback and what you all do to be successful. Thank you so much and have a great day.